Guys, it's Sharon Marie from Journey to Health and Wellbeing. How are you all? I'm here at home. I'm self quarantined. No, I don't have the coronavirus. I'm just self quarantining. Because of this coronavirus, there is one tested positive in the next county from where we live. So basically, all places are kind of taking precautions. Our church, the Refuge, is not having church services anymore. They're only having they're only allowed to have 100 people in the church. So basically, just the worship team, the pastors, the deacons, things like that have been in the church, and things are televised online for us all to watch online. A lot of restaurants are closing their dining halls, like to eat in, and they're only doing like drive through or curbside pickup. A lot of places like Harris Teeter, Walmart, they're doing extra cleaning, so they're going to have shorter hours. Um, People are doing like delivery or pickup with Walmart, and they're saying please do your shopping ahead of time. So there's just a lot of things that is happening here. A lot of closing of schools. They've basically all our schools have closed down. What's sad about that is that a lot of kids in this area come from poorer families, and their families are unable to feed their children, so the children might only get one meal at school. So they're trying to set up a meal um plan thing to bring food around to those families who don't. And also just this panic buying of toilet paper and all essentials it's been so crazy. There's nothing on the shelves. It's just insane all over the world right now. Um, it's crazy. So if you see someone that's in need, or know someone that's in need, that is disabled or elderly and can't get out, please, if you want to help them out or leave them something on the shelves. I'm not a hoarder. I know I've spoken in the past about my husband hoarding, but we're not hoarders. We've got plenty of toilet paper for us, and even if we didn't, we would find some other way. But basically, all of my husband's appointments that he's had this week, and yeah, this week he has 3 appointments at hospitals and clinics. He has had to cancel them all because of this virus. Um, the President Trump, he is mandatory given out instructions not for us not to be around more than 100 people at a time, and hospitals are a cesspool of germs anyway. So I've had to cancel all appointments, but I've been on the phone this morning for like 30 minutes on hold for one nerve conduction test that we went last 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago. They wanted to look into the things more seriously, and he was going to go for an MRI. Well, that's got to be cancelled. He has tendonitis in his shoulder, so now we know what that is. He's had a cortisone shot. He's had to go to physical therapy. The physical therapy is on Tuesday, but I've had to cancel that. I left a voice message. So I don't know what's going to happen if I can't get through to the hospital. They better not kind of charge us for a no-show, because if you can't get through to the message to give someone a message, then what do you do? So yeah, my husband's at pretty high risk of getting this. He's 63. He'll be 64 in April. And he has breathing issues already. He has respiratory issues. He also has diabetes, autoimmune diseases, a lot of different autoimmune diseases. And it's just not very good for him to go out right now. So we're just trying to basically do the best we can with what we've got in the house, keto or not. Mostly low carb. I would say a lot of the stuff in the house right now is we've got like lots of eggs and lots of bacon and stuff, and I'll start to fast and things like that. But as for Randy, he's just gonna have to have like we've got a lot of canned goods, soups, baked beans, canned vegetables, things like that. Ollie's got his dog food. We're able to order on Amazon Prime for some things. But yeah, a lot of places are shutting down. Restaurants not allowed to dine in, only curbside pickup or drive through window. Um, Concerts are being cancelled. Sporting venues are cancelling. Pubs for St. Patrick Day are now cancelling. Starbucks won't get your refill cup. They only offer their cups. So if you have a refill or reusable cup that you take into Starbucks, they will no longer refill it. A lot of places like Walmart and Harris Teeter are closing earlier to clean. So yeah, the whole world is in panic now. My mum, where she lives in Melbourne, Australia, there's like less than 200 cases, and they're freaking out over there. And like everything's just off the shelf. Like I don't understand it. Here we've got like I think 1700 cases so far, and like I said, one has tested positive here, and we don't know where that person has been. We don't know the gender of the person, where they've been. We do know that they're positive. We do know what county that they live in, which is the next county from us, but we don't know where they've been. So I've been to the grocery store, I've been to the pharmacy, I've been out to eat at Cracker Barrel. I have kind of had like runny nose, a little bit of a sore throat, no fever, no shortness of breath. Fever and shortness of breath is like two of the very symptoms of this. It's like pneumonia, but it's a lot worse than pneumonia because it's human to human contact through sneezing and coughing. If you're 6 foot away from someone, 6 to 10 foot away from someone, and someone coughs or sneezes, then you can be infected. It can live on surfaces. It can live on your clothes for like up to 12 hours. So when you go out, when you come home, put your clothes in the washing machine. I'm going to be going out with gloves, wearing gloves, not a mask because I'm not sick. I don't have the virus. And you tend to touch your face more when you're wearing a mask, and the masks don't always protect you from it. It can be contacted through the eyes as well. It's just really, really a thing that if the whole world is like stumped at how to cope with this all. So there's no cure right now, no vaccination, but I did hear of a pill that's getting tested in Australia, and now it's in human testing, and it's doing quite well. I keep up with what's going on social media, so Facebook, the news. So yeah, it's just been really chaotic here, and we're gonna do the best that we can. But basically, we're used to being at home anyway because we don't get out a lot. So this is like not really new for us, but for y'all that have to go to work or have got kids off of school, because schools are out here everywhere. And a lot of those kids go to school to get their meals because a lot of families can't afford food for their children, so they send their children to school to get fed. So now the community is kind of trying to work out how to get food to them. Also, a lot of people from churches and just like food banks and stuff are offering to do people shopping if you're disabled and you can't get out, elderly, if you're a mum, if you're pregnant, because even little newborn babies have contracted this. And yeah, so just it was yesterday the National Day of Prayer, been praying, and I really think that the US has got a good handle on this. President Trump has done what he can to stop this from spreading. So hopefully everyone will do their part and stay home, get home delivery, that kind of thing. If you're sick, don't go out. If you've got a fever, shortness of breath, if you feel sick, stay at home. Do not go out and spread the germs. So, anyway, I'm kind of tired of hearing about all of this. I really am. I didn't want this to be a long video about all of this, but it's just like everything happening right now is all of this. I must say, I've even ramped up my cleaning at home. I've been cleaning my floors, scrubbing my floors. We live in the woods, so like there's a lot of dirt that comes in. But yeah, I just haven't really been feeling well myself. I don't have the virus or anything like that. But just feeling extremely tired. I guess depressed, anxiety. Just a lot's been going on with my husband's health too, and now that he can't have his testing and all of that, and he's fallen a couple of times in the house more than the last time, and I've tried to help him up, and I did have a friend help me go shopping, but I'm not quite sure what's going to be happening with that because I really don't want to go out. I think we're going to just do delivery. We're getting stuff delivered from Amazon Prime, like dog food, and like we needed some Tylenol and gas pills. This is Ollie's leg. He's so cute. Wish it was his face. But he's been really good. But yeah, hopefully this will all be over soon when the temperatures get a little bit more higher. Hopefully this thing will peter out and hopefully we'll have a vaccine or a cure for this. Because staying at home is like, it's boring. Like, we're lucky we got Netflix and cable and Hulu and YouTube and all that stuff, but it's hard, and especially when you got kids. We don't have kids, but especially if you all have kids, it's hard to entertain the kids and tell the kids why they can't go out. It's hard to explain to them about all of this because they don't understand, and obviously you want to protect your children. I'm just thankful that our fur babies can't get this, and a lot of people are thinking that their pets can get it, so they've been asking the vets to euthanize their pets, which is absolutely so sad. Even we've had our veterinary office tell us, not to come in if you're sick, and if there's something wrong with your pet, like we can talk to you on the phone and suggest things, unless it's an absolute like thing to come in the office, then do so, make an appointment. But they're trying to follow the CDC's what they've told them, the regulations of the CDC. So yeah, we're just very grateful that pets can't get it. And my mum, she's going to get a full refund on her ticket, which I'm happy about. And we talk every night and things like that. So, it's not the same. But hopefully this time next year, this will all be over. But yeah, so how are you doing? Are you keeping keto? Trying to. I've got eggs and bacon and all other stuff. Randy's got a lot of like canned goods and stuff that will be okay for a while. We got enough toilet paper and stuff, so we've got disinfectant things and as usual, beautiful, aren't you? I'm talking to Ollie. Here we go. Oh, he's been so loving, haven't you? Say hello. Say hello. Hi. Hi. Say hi. Yeah, he gets embarrassed when Mummy kisses him. He's getting so big. His fur's growing back from his grooming. It's so thick. Anyway, I'm going to go now, but I'll talk to you all as soon as I can and let you know any updates. But please keep safe. Keep your family safe. And comment in the comment section below how you've been dealing with this situation. Okay, bye for now.